Hey guys, what is going on? Welcome back to the channel. I hope you're all doing well. And today we have a Sky Striker deck profile. And this deck has been picking up a lot of attention recently. It's been quite debatable how the format's shaped and the fact that it's been the best deck in the format. I agree with this statement. I think this deck is absolutely insane, and for how budget it is, I think all players should be picking up the cause. And yeah, so I'm going to get straight into the deck profile. So today I'm going to be talking about the main deck, side deck, and the extra deck. So it's a 40 card deck, and we'll be talking about how good Sky Striker is, what cards you sort of want to play, what to expect, because this deck is really representable at the moment. So yeah, so we'll be talking about the matchups, how the deck works, some choices. And so yeah, so if you guys like the videos, just feel free to leave a comment, leave a like, and subscribe if you're new. So yeah, so we're going to get straight into the main deck. So as I said previously, 40 cards, really consistent, really good. Obviously I've been playing Sky Striker for quite a while now, and so I know what I'm talking about. So if you guys are wondering, we're using the purple Dragon Shield sleeves, the matte. These ones are insane, they're my favourites. And yeah, so straight onto deck profile. So for hand traps, we'll start things off. We play 3 Ash, 2 Ogre, forgot one then, and then to round it up we play 3 Imperm. So we play 8 hand traps altogether. I think this ratio is nice. 3, you could play 3 Ogre, however I feel like Imperm and Ash are more effective at the moment, especially against road decks as well. However, Ogre in the LP can sometimes win you the game. So if you guys want to play around your ratios, feel free to. However, this is my personal favourite. Obviously for the monsters then, we just play Ray. Ray is the best card. If you don't see Ray in games, you're probably going to lose a match. So yeah, so Ray's insane. And then for the striker spells, play 1 multi-roll, 3 engage, 3 Widowbanker, 3 Area 0. So everything other than the Area 0 is pretty standard, of course. And then some people like to play 2 of this card. I would not disagree. However, I feel like 3 is, because we like to go first with this build, we want to see that, that starter card. And I do not play Pot of Desires. I think that card is way too risky. However, I wouldn't disagree if you wanted to play the 1 or even the 2. I just feel like banishing some of your key grind cards is just too risky, especially as his deck likes to grind with your opponent. And then play the 2 Shark Cannon, and that is it for the multiples. So pretty standard in my opinion. And then for the one-offs, play the 1 Hornet Drones, 1 Afterburner, 1 Jamming Waves, Eager Booster, and the Hercules base. Really standard, self-explanatory, and just really important for the deck's grind. Now for the non-striker spells, play 1 Upstart with the Foolish package. Play Rota. Let's see if you guys. And the Terraformers. So this is your consistencies cards. They really get your engine going, get some spells in the grave, and yeah, so they assist the core really well. And then for the last spells, we play 3 MST. So you could play Cosmic Cyclone, but in my opinion, I think MST has more utility in popping your Area 0, and for standard Floodgate removal, back row removal. I just personally prefer it over the Cosmic. But again, I would not disagree if you were to choose the Cosmic Cyclones instead. And then to round off the main deck, 3, they can only be 1. So this card's nuts. It's like the best Floodgate in the game right now. It can stop Orcust, stop Salad, even stop Guard Dragon stuff, stop Pendulum. It's really important. I think this card's really insane. Originally I was playing Solemn Judgment in the main deck, but I feel like this card is just, it wins games, and it's too important, and we can play around it, of course. So this is probably the best Floodgate in the game, and of course Sky Striker can complement it, which is typical. However, these Floodgates are really important. So that is it for the main deck. 40 cards, really consistent. And yeah, that's a typical build if you're going to regionals, YCS Ghent or the other YCS on the weekend. I can't remember which one it was, but yeah, if you're going to YCS Ghent or regionals, that's the standard build of what you expect. So we get straight onto the extra deck. We play the 1 Kagari, 3 Shizuku, 3 Hiyase, and then 2 Kaina. So 2 Kaina is really important in my opinion because it stops you from dying twice, and we have space in the extra deck to play 2, so there is no reason to play 1 in my opinion. The second does come up, especially in the grind game, so I would, just to be safe, play the 2. For utility, play Phoenix. Heater's insane. I slept on this card for a while, but I would like to definitely raise awareness for how good this card is, especially for link extending, and if you're comboing off, because there is combos if your opponent has a Knight, a Phoenix and Grave, or against Salaman, great. Or if they even have an Ashen Grave, you can just do some crazy link climbs. And yeah, so for the link 3s, we play Unicorn with Ningesu. And then for the boss monsters, we obviously play the Top Logic Bomber and the Brosol for the OTK. So yeah, that was pretty much it for the extra. Really standard in my opinion. So the build that I'm trying to get across here is what if you're going to a regional or a YCS, this is the type of standard build that you're going to expect. And so yeah, so for side deck, as I always say in my side decks, it's you want to tailor your side deck specifically to the event. Say for locals, you have a lot of Altergeist or True Draco, you want to side a lot of back row stuff in. If you're going to a YCS, at this current format, I would side specifically for August. However, yeah, so side deck appropriately to what event you're going to. So I'll give an example of my side deck. We'll start things off with 3 Lancia. Obviously shuts down the Orcus combo and it can hit Thunder Dragon too. Play 3 Pankratops because it is really good. Like Pankratops is fantastic. And then we play 3 Nibiru. Nibiru is insane. It's a blowout against pretty much all decks that combo off, so he's a must-have. We then play 3 Twin Twister against Altergeist and Draco because those decks are popping up right now. And then the 3 win button cards, Mystic Mine. We side deck Mystic Mine. You could main deck it. I would not disagree with that. You could play go second builds and main Mystic Mine. However, going second, go into games 2 and 3. I feel like Mystic Mine, your opponent wouldn't see it coming. Say for example, you won the dice roll, you opted to go first, and they saw they can only be one in the main deck. You then switch it up and go second in either game 2 or 3. Put in those Mystic Mines, and it can potentially win you a game. If your opponent ends on 3 or 4 monsters, you drop Mystic Mine. If you can make it stick, poke with Hiyase, and if you go in late in time as well, that 1500 can do a lot of work and potentially win you the game. So Mystic Mine, in my opinion, is a free win button, and most Sky Striker players will be using it due to its unfair effects. So yeah, so that's pretty much the side deck. Really standard. So yeah, so that is it. So just a quick video today for you guys. I know it was the YCS on the weekend. There's a couple of regionals that are being announced here in the UK. So this is a standard Sky Striker build. So expect to see a lot of it. So side deck appropriately. And yeah, so this is just an awareness video, as it pretty much is the best deck right now. So yeah, so guys, if you like the video, feel free to leave a comment, subscribe, and leave a like. And I will see you guys soon. Thank you very much for watching. Take care. Goodbye.